Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news, full wedding video of Wang Yibo and Xiao finally released, fans in tears, the internet shuts down. The entertainment world has officially stopped breathing. After years of speculation, months of hushed whispers, countless agency statements, and a frenzy of anticipation that has crossed every border imaginable, the impossible has finally become reality. The full wedding video of Wang Yibo and Xiao has been released, and what unfolded on screen has left fans, critics, and even industry insiders utterly speechless. The release was not merely a video upload. It was an event, a cultural storm, a historical moment that will be revisited for decades to come. And as the footage rolled out, millions around the world witnessed something they never thought they would see: two of Asia's most celebrated stars standing side by side, declaring eternal love, and sealing it in front of cameras that captured every raw, trembling, unfiltered second. The moment the video dropped. At precisely 8 a.m. Beijing time, platforms across Asia lit up with one single notification. Official release: the full wedding video of Wang Yibo and Xiao. Within 60 seconds, servers slowed. Within 5 minutes, they crashed. By the 10-minute mark, hashtags surrounding the video had amassed over 200 million views on Weibo alone. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube were no different, flooded with fans screaming, crying, and gasping in disbelief that the video was not only real but available in full. Online headlines screamed across major outlets. Love wins. Wang Yibo and Xiao's wedding video is finally here. From rumor to reality, the untamed stars tie the knot. The most watched wedding in history? Numbers suggest so. By noon, global news channels had picked up the story, calling it not just a celebrity event but a moment of cultural history. Opening scenes: a city awakens to love. The video opens with a breathtaking cinematic sequence. The skyline of Hangzhou glows beneath a rising sun, lanterns swaying gently in the morning air, as the soundtrack, an original orchestral score, plays softly in the background. The symbolism is clear: a new day, a new beginning, a love story written against centuries of tradition and change. Fans immediately noted the meticulous detail. Ancient bridges, willow trees, traditional pavilions reflected in water, all blending modern elegance with timeless heritage. The screen then cuts to two separate suites in a luxury hotel. In one, Xiao appears, dressed in a white silk robe, hair gently tousled, laughter spilling out as his stylist fusses over his collar. His voice is soft, but his eyes, bright and glistening, tell 1,000 unspoken stories. In the other, Wang Yibo sits quietly by a window, dressed in a simple robe, holding a handwritten note. His lips move as he rehearses vows under his breath. For a man often painted as reserved and stoic, this private moment was the first crack in his armor, and it sent fans worldwide into tears. Social media reaction was instant. "I'm not even 2 minutes in and I'm crying. This is the most cinematic thing I've ever seen. It doesn't feel like a video, it feels like history." The first look, a moment that froze time. The camera then transports viewers to a secluded garden. The air is thick with blossoms of peonies and cherry flowers. Here, the first look unfolds. Yibo, standing tall in a cream suit embroidered with silver threads, turns around. His eyes widen. His lips part. And walking toward him, dressed in ivory with golden cranes sewn into his jacket, is Xiao. The silence between them is deafening yet powerful. Xiao breaks first, whispering through trembling lips, "You look perfect." Wang Yibo does not reply immediately. Instead, he smiles, a rare, soft smile that fans swear they have never seen before. Then, in a voice low and raw, he answers, "So do you." The two embrace, awkwardly at first, then with an intensity that pulls them together like magnets. Cameras capture every second, the shaky breaths, the laughter through tears, the gentle forehead press. Within hours, this clip became the most shared video snippet in the world. Fans captioned it simply, "This is love." The ceremony, where tradition meets forever. The ceremony itself was a masterclass in blending Chinese tradition with modern romance. Guests gathered in a hall draped with silk banners, white roses cascading from the ceiling, and lanterns glowing a soft crimson. At the front, A stage built in the style of an ancient pavilion awaited the couple. The first portion honored heritage, the tea ceremony. Side by side, Yibo and Xiao served tea to their families, bowing respectfully as elders blessed them with words of longevity and unity. Xiao's hand shook slightly as he held the porcelain cup, and Yibo gently placed his hand over his, steadying him. The second portion was modern vows. Yibo went first. His voice was steady, though his jaw tightened with emotion. I don't always speak much. But you are the one language I never need to translate. I promise to walk with you in silence, in laughter, in storms, and in calm. Today, I give you everything I am. Xiao's turn followed, his voice breaking midway. For years, we thought we had to hide. We thought love had to be quiet. But every step brought me closer to you. Today, I marry not just the man I love but the dream we once thought impossible. Thank you for waiting for me. The officiant's voice carried over the hall. I now declare you husbands. The hall erupted. The kiss that broke the internet. And then came the moment the world had been waiting for. The kiss. It was not staged. Not rushed. Not hidden. It was tender, unhurried, and filled with a vulnerability that spoke louder than words. Xiao's hand cupped Yibo's cheek, Yibo's arm wrapped firmly around Zhan's waist, and the two shared a kiss that seemed to stop time itself. In less than half an hour, platforms across the globe buckled under traffic. On Twitter, the hashtag #YizhonWeddingKiss trended at #1 worldwide for 12 straight hours. Streaming platforms recorded numbers higher than any live concert in history. Fans' reactions were explosive. This kiss is the cure to everything. I can finally die in peace. We waited years for this. Worth every second. The reception, laughter, surprises, and pure joy. The reception that followed was just as magical. The newlyweds entered hand in hand to thunderous applause. The banquet hall glittered with golden lanterns and white roses. Their first dance, to a live orchestral version of a song they once performed together, brought guests to tears. One of the most unforgettable scenes captured in the video was of Wang, often painted as reserved, playfully dancing with groomsmen in a freestyle hip-hop routine, pulling Xiao into the center to join him. The laughter was real, the joy contagious. A surprise performance from close industry friends added another layer of emotion. Popular artists serenaded the couple, singing tributes that left even veteran celebrities in tears. The video also captured candid moments, Xiao feeding cake to his mother, Wang sneaking glances at Zhan across the room, the two of them sneaking away briefly to whisper to each other in a corner. Global reaction, a cultural earthquake. The impact was immediate and overwhelming. Streaming platforms shattered records, reporting over 500 million views in 24 hours. Major global outlets, from CNN to BBC to NHK, ran headlines covering the wedding, calling it a historic cultural moment. Fans around the world organized viewing parties, staying up all night to watch and re-watch. Tears, laughter, and screams echoed across continents. Social media became a flood of art, edits, tributes, and heartfelt essays. One fan in London wrote, "We didn't just watch a wedding. We watched love win." Another from Seoul said, "I feel like I witnessed the ending of the greatest love story ever told and the beginning of a new one." Conclusion: love rewritten. The release of Wang and Xiao's full wedding video was more than entertainment. It was a declaration. A rewriting of narratives. A victory for love in its purest, rawest, bravest form. Years from now, when people remember this day, they will not just recall two celebrities getting married. They will remember two men who defied the odds, stood against silence, and gave the world permission to believe in love again. The video is no longer just a wedding, it is a legacy. And as the world continues to watch, share, and cry, one truth remains undeniable. Sparkle's love won.